So it's that time in the trip, at the end of the trip, where you check around the room and see if you left anything behind. From what I can tell, I think I'm good. Can't take that on the plane anyway, so gotta leave that behind. This is it. This is goodbye to my apartment after 5 weeks here. I'm sad. I'm so sad. And I don't like these glasses. The last time I'll be seeing this for a while. There's my favorite dog back there. He's coming running up to the gate. But my driver's supposed to be here in like 10 minutes. And there's another guy there. Don't pee on my bag, whatever you do. And there's my favorite dog coming up here now. Hopefully these guys don't start a fight. And so the journey begins in the car. Here I am getting driven to the airport, and hopefully it'll be less than 3 or 4 hours, but we don't know. With traffic like this, we gotta wait and see. So here in the middle of, where's this area called? Las Cruces, or here? Cerca de Las Cruces, or el nombre del pueblo aquí? Tecpan? This is Tecpan. So we're near an area called Tecpan, and just randomly in the middle of the highway, there's what just appears to be their version of a Starbucks. And there's nobody here. And this is their version of the coffee. Barista, which is a super nice place, but it's so absolutely random. It's like there's nothing on this huge stretch of road for miles and miles and miles. But here we are, Barista Cafe. I'm actually here in the lounge at Guatemala City Airport. Probably one of the nicer lounges I've ever been in. There's not a lot of people in it usually. So if you ever come through Guatemala, come over to the lounge. Okay, so I'm on a plane, I'm on my way back. First trip is over to Miami. It's from Guatemala to Miami, then we're going to head over from Miami to Boston. And I'm sure whenever I get there it'll be absolutely freezing. But I'm on a plane. Dinner we got here. We got pork chop with a chocolate cake and a little bit of salad. Doesn't look too bad. Let's see what it tastes like. Right. This terminal to the E terminal. Heading on to the second flight now of the day. So let's see how this goes. I'm on first class. They upgraded me. So let's see what first class looks like on this flight. I think I'm on 1F. On board flight number 2, ready to take off, heading to Boston after a 5-week trip in Guatemala. And hopefully everything goes alright, and then I'll see you back in the big city of Boston. That's my bag. Grey one back there.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, we do advise you to please handbags, purses, briefcases, and backpacks, and duty-free items or other items of the similar size must be placed on plate.
There it is. That's the one. Hopefully my coffee's in there.
All these overhead compartments will only with larger overboards. Remember, overhead compartments are short space.
So I'm back in Boston, it's freezing, it's 45 degrees, heading out for the first night out to go get something to eat, and of course we're going to go to the Filipino place, because you might guess Jack's a Filipino. Somebody's hiding in the back seat, don't know who it is, but we'll figure that out later. It's too dark, apparently it's too dark and it's too cold. Why do we live here? I have no idea, but we'll see you shortly. So we got to one of our favorite restaurants here in the Boston area. It's actually a town called Quincy. It's called Bright Light. I always forget the name of it, but it's called Bright Light. It's a combo Filipino, Jamaican food. I always get the pork adobo and just cabbage, no rice, no nothing like that, because I don't really do carbohydrates. But here is the other people. There's Mark. What did you order?
Tofu sisig, but also lumping gale, which is like a Filipino spring roll, vegetarian spring roll.
Because you're what?
A vegetarian.
A weirdo. What did you order, Jack? Food. Jack ordered food, so we'll see what it looks like whenever it arrives here. Jack's very simple, like food is just food for him.
That's true. It's true.
Can't wait to get my food. The lens has to be pointing at you before you can do anything. Food has started to arrive. What's that there?
That's the vegetarian spring roll type thing called lumping gulay.
What's that there?
Tofu sisig.
See, they even accommodate weirdos. See?
Better than you do.
Thank you. 2 waiters. See? And there's the rice. And there's more rice. Thank you very much. And there's pork adobo, which is absolutely always fantastically delicious. And then there's my cabbage, which is here. And what did you get, Jack? What's that there? What's that there? Pork what? Pork what? Pork what? Pork what? Pork what?
Lechon kawali.
Lechon kawali? Say it again.
No more. You rewind.
Say it again.
You can rewind. It's a video.
Why don't you just say what it is?
I don't like being recorded.
Okay, we're going to redo that one, okay? So, what's that, Jack?
Lechon kawali.
Say it louder.
Lechon kawali.
This is the pork adobo. This is absolutely really delicious. Hot food. So that's the end of that. It decimated that. He decimated that. And Jack's the skinniest one, so he doesn't really eat that much. So he's gonna have that for tomorrow for his lunch.
Except for pizza.
Yeah, he eats pizza like a record breaker.
It's called Bright Light, authentic Jamaican and Filipino cuisine. It's here in the Quincy area of Boston, and it's absolutely delicious.